Myself, Diya Sharma, and today I'm going to teach you the subject Pharmaceutical Microbiology, which is a subject and a part of third semester for B.Pharm students. So, welcome you all to our channel, Professor of Pharmacy, and today we are going to start with the topic Unit 1 of Pharmaceutical Microbiology. And the subtopics we are going to study under Unit 1 today will be Introduction, History of Microbiology, its branches, scope, and its importance. Second topic, introduction to prokaryotics and eukaryotics. Okay. For further topics of this unit, we will continue in our rest of the classes. So do follow our and do subscribe our channel to be updated with our syllabus. Starting with the introduction, we must know what is microorganism. To begin with the subject microbiology. Basically, microorganism is a microscopic organism that comprises either a single cell. Single cell organisms are also known as unicellular organisms, cell clusters, or multicellular organisms. Multicellular organisms are basically relatively more complex organisms as compared to a single cell organism. Microbiology is nothing but the detailed study of microorganisms. As the name suggests, micro means small, bio means living, and logy means study. So, combining all of these, microbiology is defined as the study of small living organisms or the study of micron sized living organisms. The size of such organisms must be less than 1 micron. Okay. For example, various viruses, fungi, and bacteria are considered as microorganisms. Most microorganisms are unicellular, but this is not universal since some multicellular organisms are microscopic in their size. This line simply means that microorganisms are mostly unicellular, but in some cases, multicellular organisms are also microscopic. So this does not mean that only microorganisms are only unicellular. Microorganisms can also be multicellular also, and vice versa. For example, unicellular protists and bacteria, Thiomygrita nemensis, is a macroscopic structure, okay, and it is visible to naked eye. Being unicellular, it is very large in size and it is visible to naked eye. So it is not a microorganisms. Okay. Moving ahead, we have various branches of microbiology. These branches are important from the view of one marker. So, first of all, virology. It is the study of viruses. Bacteriology. It is the study of bacteria. Prote- uh, Protistology is the study of protists. Mycology is the study of fungi, and parasitology of parasites. Moving next, we have history of microbiology. History of microbiology is again an important topic. From the viewpoint of examination, it is an important question. It starts with the scientific evidence suggests that life began on Earth some 3.5 billion years ago. Okay, there are various scientific evidences which prove that life on Earth started somewhere around 3.5 billion years ago in the form of microorganisms. Okay, various scientists we are going to discuss here who have given evident research, who have done evident research work in the field of microbiology. Okay, first one is Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. Okay, he's considered as the father of microbiology, father of bacteriology, and father of protozoology. Okay, he developed microscope in the year 1673 and observed microorganisms for the first time. Also, he gave the accurate description of protozoa, fungi, and bacteria. With the help of microscope, he viewed their structure and various other description. Okay. Next is Robert Hooke. He developed compound microscope and observed the concept for the first time. Next is Aristotle. Aristotle is the father of biology. He gave the concept of living and non-living. He also stated that many are living, but we can't see. This line simply means that there are many living organisms which we can't see. Okay, only the things or organisms which we can see are not living. There are various other microorganisms which we can't see with the naked eyes, but they are also considered with living. Next, we have Roger Bacon. He defined disease for the first time as anything which enters our body and make us sick. Okay, anything which enters our body and makes us sick is considered as disease condition. Next is Frextorius. He defined communicable disease for the first time as the disease which spread through the communication. Though these definitions are not complete, but these are very important because these definitions were given for the first time. So they have a remarkable importance. Next, we have Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur. He is also the father of microbiology, and he introduced the sterilization techniques for the first time. He gave the concept of pasteurization of milk. He said that heating milk at 62.8 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes can kill all the bacteria and make it sterile. Okay. Next, we have Lord Joseph. He is the father of antiseptic surgery. He instructed surgeons to wear gloves and wash hands before and after surgery. So basically, he gave various guidelines to how to perform surgeries uh, in a sterile way, antiseptically. Okay. Alexander Fleming is a very famous scientist, and he did one of the most notable discovery in his time. He discovered first antibiotic in 1928, which was penicillin, and he discovered it from the Penicillium notatum microorganism. Okay, next we have scope of microbiology. Everywhere on Earth, including soil, water, the atmosphere, animals, plants, and humans, is home to microorganisms. Okay, microorganisms can live anywhere in our atmosphere, soil, water, animal, plants, etc. But they can only proliferate or they can only reproduce in living beings, okay, like plants, animals, and humans. Okay, so they need a host to replicate. Okay, all other living cells on our planet diminish in comparison to their collective number. This line simply states that their collective population is so much larger than the population of any other living being or living organism on the planet. Okay, because they are smaller in size, their size is much larger. There are several ways in which microorganisms relate to each and every one of us. They have both positive and negative effects on human existence. Okay. For instance, they are very much useful in the creation of bread, yogurt, cheese, alcohol. Okay, these they are required very much in preparation of these things. Okay, wine, beer, enzymes, vaccinations, antibiotics, and all various numerous other things require the presence of microorganisms. Okay, microorganisms are an essential element that makes up our ecology system. Okay, because of their involvement in the carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur cycles, microorganisms are crucial to the recycling of both organic and inorganic materials. Okay, this explains that they are very much needed in replenishing or in maintaining the carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur cycles in the environment. As a result of scientific advancement, the area of microbiology has enormous potential, and nowadays microbiology has a great scope. Okay, in every field there is a use of microorganisms. There is a need of microbiology. Okay, since microbiology is used in many other fields, the field has a vast scope, such as various areas where it is required is such as water sector, agriculture, clinical research, industries, medicine, pharmacy industry, dairy and nanotechnology, chemical technology. All these fields involve the study. the use of microbiology, the use of microorganisms. Okay, next we have importance of microbiology. So we will discuss various fields where microbiology has a great importance. Okay, first of all is microbial physiology, the study of the synthesis of antibiotics, toxins, microbial energy production, microbial energy, nitrogen fixation. All these require the study of microbes, the process by how which they synthesize antibiotics. Okay, and this is known as microbial physiology. Next, we have immunology, the study of immune system which protects the body from pathogens, deals with the identification and measure, cure disease of human and animals which are infectious to them. Okay, so it is not that microbes are only useful to us. Okay, microbes have some side effects also. They cause various diseases, various infections to the humans and animals also. But to cure such diseases, again, we need to identify, we need to study, we need to relate with the microorganisms, how they proliferate, how they grow, how they cause diseases. Okay, so immunology also includes study of microorganisms. Next, we have genetic engineering, study of genetic information and how it regulated the development and function of cells and organisms. Okay, microbes, like microbes in nowadays is used to make hormones, insulin, hormone growth, human growth hormone, vaccinations, antibiotics, etc. They have a very vast use in this field. Okay, microorganisms are used very much in this field. Okay, so in pharmacy also we use our DNA technology to make insulin. Okay, so there the scope of genetic engineering is growing very much, and due to this, the need of microorganisms, the need of microbiology is also growing. Agriculture, the influence of microbes on agriculture is very much vast because they help as well as destroy the field, the crops, the everything we grow. Okay, they have both positive and negative impact on the crops, on the agriculture field. So their study how they grow, how they help the crops to grow, or how they can be useful for the farmers. It is very much studied nowadays. Okay. Next we have food sciences. Sciences is again a field where microbiology is vastly used. Okay, microorganisms have been used produce food from brewing, winemaking to producing cheese, yogurt, pickles, beer. In every field, we use microorganisms because these organisms fasten the procedure of making the food materials, food items, as well as helps to advance the technology. Next, we have the industrial microbiology, which involves the use of microbes to produce antibiotics, steroids, alcohol, vitamins, and amino acids. All of these can be produced synthetically with the help of microorganisms. Next, we have microbial ecology. Microbes, as we discussed earlier, are very important to maintain the ecosystem, to maintain the natural cycle of carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, etc. Okay, these are also known as the geochemical cycles. Okay, these also maintain the ecological balance on Earth and soil fertilities. Microbes play a very vital role in environmental system. Okay, to maintain the environment, to maintain the ecology, to maintain such cycle. Some other fields where we use microbiology is food industry, health industry, agriculture industry, mining industry, cosmetics industry. Yeah. Next topic is eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Beginning with the definition, eukaryotes are those cells in which cell membrane, nucleus, and other organelles are fully developed. Okay, and prokaryotes are those unicellular materials in which unicellular organisms in which cell membrane is developed, but nucleus membrane is not developed. It is a very important point that in eukaryotes, the nucleus and membrane is present. It is fully developed, but not in the case of prokaryotes. And also organelles are not completely developed in the prokaryotes. As we can see the diagram of eukaryotes and prokaryotes, that prokaryotes are very much simpler as compared to eukaryotes, whereas eukaryotes has a very complex structure because they are multicellular and they have various organelles present in them. Okay, but The prokaryotes does not have such kind of system. It does not have a nucleus envelope. Only there is a nucleoid present in the center. Okay. Moving ahead, we have difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. And mark this that this is a very important difference which you must understand clearly, must learn clearly because it is a very, very, very important topic, very important question from the point of view of exam and for also for studying microbiology further for other topics also. This is a basic मतलब, topic which you must understand clearly. Okay. So there are all the differences which you must learn about prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Beginning with the size, as prokaryotic cells are unicellular, so they are very small in size as compared to eukaryotic cells. Okay, size of prokaryotic cells is only 0.1 micrometer, 5 micrometer, whereas eukaryotic cells have size from 5 micrometer to 100 micrometer. Okay, nucleus is absent in prokaryotic cell, whereas eukaryotic cell have nucleus present. In prokaryotic cell, we have seen nuclei is present. Okay, prokaryotic cells are prokaryotic cell have absence of membrane bound nucleus, whereas eukaryotic cell, the membrane bound nucleus is present. In prokaryotic cell, one chromosome is present, and in eukaryotic cell, more than one chromosome is present. Again, prokaryotic cells are unicellular, and eukaryotic cells are multicellular. Okay, for this, we can see that uh, in eukaryotic cells, lysosomes, peroxisomes, microtubules, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, cytoskeleton, all of these organelles are present in the eukaryotic cell. But in prokaryotic cell, all of these organelles are absent. So it is a very simple yet important difference between both the cells that all the organelles are absent in an prokaryotic cell but are present in the eukaryotic cell. Again, the ribosomes in the prokaryotic cell are smaller, whereas in eukaryotic cell they have a larger ribosomes. Vesicle is present in both the cells, prokaryotic cell as well as eukaryotic cells. Golgi apparatus is again absent in prokaryotic cell but present in eukaryotic cell. Chloroplast is absent, but chlorophyll is scattered in the cytoplasm. Okay, because chloroplast is absent in the prokaryotic cells, chlorophyll is scattered throughout the cytoplasm, whereas in eukaryote this is not the case, and chloroplast is present. In prokaryotic cell, vacuoles are absent, but similarly in eukaryotic cell, vacuoles are also absent. Prokaryotic cell permeability, nuclear membrane is not present. Okay, but in uh, eukaryotic cell, the nuclear membrane is selectively permeable. And prokaryotic cells are sexually not reproductive, but eukaryotic cells have sexual reproduction system. So these are some of the basic difference which you must learn and you must understand to understand further topics in microbiology. Okay, thank you for being with us in this video. For more such videos, you must subscribe our channel to get more useful and knowledgeable videos. Keep sharing, keep liking our videos, and we will meet uh, every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for having such more microbiology classes. So do follow our channel. Thank you.